favorite David Lindley moment on any Jackson Browne album? I'm gonna have you go first.
First runner up would be his fiddle playing on Before the Deluge. I feel like his fiddle playing is kind of underrated in the universe of Jackson Browne. The coda on These Days, the end of the song solo.
Yeah, he goes off there.
But I'm just gonna go with the entire song "Late for the Sky." I was probably my first introduction to David Lindley. It's still like, I was trying to think of something more. With a lot of these, I tried to think of maybe not obvious ones or dig a little bit deeper. And when I was thinking about it, I just every time I just come back to "Late for the Sky" over and over again.
It's so funny that you say that because I did the same thing. I went searching. I know there's so much to choose from, and what I have typed on my little notes says "Late for the Sky, comma intro, solo, whole song." So like, it is exactly that. It's like it is it the way it guides you into that song, which is guiding you into an album where he is just amazing across the whole entire album, and like you said, on fiddle as well. But the solo is amazing and somber, and he's just kind of there even when he's not doing the intro and the solo. It's so good, and like the tone, it's just so good.
Yeah, and I really was glad on the Late for the Sky podcast that Steven brought up that scene in Taxi Driver, because that's also one of my favorite scenes in any movie. And the scene when Travis is watching the American Bandstand, it's not Jackson singing really, it's Lindley's solo.
It's true.
That's what's playing on the TV. That's the sort of emotional core of the song. Ugh.
And yeah, when I describe it to Steven that I didn't know that song was going to be there when I watched Taxi Driver and already connected with the song, the vivid memory that I hear that like caught me off guard and blindsided me and sort of like knocked me back was that. Like you hear Lindley sliding into it first, and it's so good.
Yeah. I also had Redneck Friend as being another favorite David Lindley moment.
Yeah, he's ripping pretty hard on that.